Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 setups for today. So, yeah, a bit of a nothing day. We did drop, but we are kind of dropping inside a bit of structure here. So, kind of a little bit of a channel that we're falling in. Oscillators are sort of easing off quite nicely, and we still have diversions until we drop below that level there. These diversions are in place. So those are bullish diversions. Are we still looking for structure? Now we are blasting through structure. Just get that in so that you can see there it is there. That's the 43.97, 4400 that we just blasted through. And if I just go to the left, you're going to see we have to go quite far back, but you'll see there is structure right in this zone where we are now, and you might as well just put it in. See, there's the swing low there, there's a swing low there, and then we have quite a bit of chaos in this zone. So it's a strong area of support. See, the further back I go, the more chaos there is, and you can see it is an area that has been of interest for some time. So yeah, weekly, nothing much different except for this weekly level here. And I think what we should actually do is just put this bottom level on there, just lock it in, because that's obviously what we are aiming for. So from a weekly perspective, we are overbought, and you would expect some kind of pullback, and we are parabolic. So you would expect a pullback. This is the first area, but as far as I'm concerned, a deeper one would be a lot better. So that would be a much better pullback for me. That's at 41.95 or 4200. So if we start dropping down through the time frames, and you see yesterday we had a bullish setup that started, and it kind of just fizzled out, so we dropped and then we just went sideways. So you start looking left again. This is obviously an area we need to pay attention to. It has been tagged already before, so just be a little bit cautious. Could argue that there is a downtrend that is starting to set up, but until we're below the 155, I am of the opinion we are just pulling back. So you still need to be looking left to figure out what support is coming up and what to do about that. So I just want to see if we can get something on the 3-hour here. If it's not too far away, but it looks like it's going to be too far away, so we will, that's the weekly high, and price is the closest to that. So that's the closest bit that we've got here. So these two areas here, let's just forget that for now and have a look at what we are going to be doing today. So if you just have a look left, you can see the chaos that we had some time ago. That was on the 14th of June. And then we dipped down into that. We did buy off there early in the week, but the crossover has held. So, and then to yesterday, we basically flirted with the 155. You can see the chaos here and then drop below. So now we are below there and we're getting a 155 crossover here. So this is starting to confirm a downtrend on the hour, but as I said, there is weekly structure here and then there's more structure lower down, and we could probably just do this. That's just tighten up the channel. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Not convinced either way, to be honest. It's very small moves, so it's not massive move drops or something. It's like 0.5% we fell yesterday, I think. Yeah, 0.6%. So not massive moves to the downside. It's kind of just almost like treading water, or people just not buying. There is diversions here on the hour as well. That's also bullish diversion. So all this divergence is leading me to believe that something is about to swing. We just got to suck in as many suckers as possible, and the suckers that they're sucking in are all of those people that would have climbed in long at the top here. So a lot of people have climbed in up here. It's going to the moon and no stops, and we're just drifting, picking up stops there, picking up stops, picking up more stops there. That's kind of the psychology that's going on. So I suppose we could argue it is down at the moment until it's not, which is probably the wisest thing to do. But I suspect you're going to be picking up short scalps. So, and the problem with the structure, with the setup, is that it's so close together. So this is the first area I'd be interested in. It's the 43.71, but based on what happened yesterday, not really too keen on that. So let's just look for something else. So that would be something of interest right there. So if we get a pullback to 43.84, that is definitely of interest for a rejection. You'd be looking for some kind of a pin bar. And yesterday's entry here was very messy. I definitely wouldn't have picked that one up. So you'd be looking for a decent pin bar, inside bar, or engulfing bar off this level here, which would be top of channel 4384 and also at the 155. If you get that, very tight stop loss, small position, and you're looking for a move down to 43.60. The converse is also true. There could be a buying opportunity somewhere in this zone here, but that is going to be off the 8 hour. So the 8 hours trend is definitely to the upside. There's no doubt about that. So it can, I mean, it can fall all the way down to this 4200 area, and that uptrend is still pretty much intact. So this last move here has been parabolic. So that's kind of the view that I'm looking at the moment. Be watching, if you are short, this is the area I'd be watching firstly for profit taking 43.60. We get through that, then definitely looking for a bigger move down to 43.32. But for now, definitely would be looking to go with the 15-minute trend, but you just want to see pullback onto structure before you get suckered into jumping in short down here. I wait for the pullback, wait for the rejection, wait for the signal, and then get in short. Anyway, if that helps, drop us a thumbs up, share. I see there's a lot of people sharing on Twitter. Appreciate it. Keep it up, and comment. It would be cool as well. Anyway, hope it helps. We'll catch you later. Cheers.